If he hits the first base.
Come on,
It's so bad for us.
let's go, 1-4. Head on it, kid. 1-4. Stop. Yeah. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shalom Christian Academy.
Come on, let's go, number 8.
First 2 outs.
Grade 8.
This afternoon, Brady on the mound.
Head on it, kid.
Pitch foul back.
Come on, Poe. Way to get ahead. Come on, no. Come on, Poe. Go, Poe. Hey, way ahead now. Hey, locate here. Hey, on it, kid. Come on. Ah! Shoot that kid. Watch out. Attaboy.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Shalom Christian Academy as the Shalom Flames taking on the Heritage Academy Eagles. Brady Ducart, the senior pitcher for Shalom, had an easy top of the first, went 1-2-3, striking out the second and third batters in the lineup for the Eagles. We are now in the bottom of the first. Of course, there's no score. Like pitching this afternoon for the Eagles is number 8, Noah Poe, a sophomore for the Eagles. And getting us started here for Shalom, pitcher, number 11, senior Brady Ducart, steps into the box now, ready to get the first pitch. Second matchup of the season between these two teams. Shalom taking the first game back on April 16th, 7-2. And set for first pitch by Poe. That's going to be high, ball one. Second pitch here from Poe to Ducart. It's going to be inside, ball two. Ducart way out in front now. 2 balls, no strikes here. Top of the first, no score. Brady Ducart, the leadoff batter here for the Flames. This time Poe delivers a strike. Ducart still up in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And there's contact by Ducart. It's going to send it to the center field. That's going to get past the center fielder. Ducart on his way to second. Second outfielder at the fence hits the cutoff guy, and Brady Ducart with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the first for Shalom. It's going to bring up our second batter of the afternoon for the Flames. It's going to be number 10, Keaton Shands. Shands will step into the box now, waiting on the delivery from Poe. Swing and a miss by Keaton. Poe out in front, 0 balls, 0 balls, 1 strike. That's a swing and a miss there by Keaton. A little bit of a high and outside fastball. Shands in the hole now, 0-2, no outs. Bottom of the first. Ducart on second now. As Keaton chokes up on the bat a little bit. Gets a little contact. It's a dribbler back to the pitcher. Poe throws Keaton Shands out at first, but Shands moving the runner, Ducart, from second to third as Trey Layton steps to the plate now. 1 out here in the bottom of the first, no score. Ducart for the Flames on third. I'm sorry, Trey is on Dirk Sickle. We got, I believe, Drake Wenger stepping to the plate. And he looks at a high ball 1. Time the curveball drops in there for a strike from Poe. 1-1's your count, 1 out. Runner on third here. Third batter in the order, Drake Wenger at the plate. It's another high pitch there from Poe. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. And that catches the outside corner there for strike 2. Evens the count up at 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss there by Drake Wenger. Strikeout for Poe. That's the second out of the inning. That's going to bring to the plate now Trey Layton, first baseman, number 15 for the Flames. See if Shalom can capitalize on a leadoff double here by Ducart. Ducart currently at third base now here with 2 outs. Layton's first pitch is going to be high and inside. That's a strike in there from Poe. 1-1's the count. Got a beautiful afternoon here for baseball. Full slate of games here this afternoon at Shalom Christian Academy. Middle school girls soccer getting set to start here in about a half hour. And then the varsity girls will round out the nightcap at 7 o'clock. Trey tips that one foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count now to Layton. 2 outs here. Bottom of the first, runner on third. And that's Ducart, who had the leadoff double. Went to third on a hit to the left side or right side of the field. There's Trey, gets on to one, going down the right field line, and that's going to get past the right fielder. That's going to plate Ducart. Trey Layton unhitches the wagon and gets to second base on an RBI double by the cleanup hitter, Trey Layton. On a nice hit down the right field line, going the opposite field, catching the right fielder. A little bit out of position there, getting past him. So that's the first run of the game here now for Shalom. They now lead 1-0 as number 13, Carter Deffendorfer, steps to the plate. With a runner on second, 2 outs here, bottom of the first. Noah Poe on the mound for the Eagles. It's going to be a low, ball 1. Second pitch from Poe. That's going to be in the dirt. As Layton looks like he's going to take third. Is he going to get there? He does, standing up. So now, run number 2, 90 feet here from home plate for Shalom with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Deffendorfer. Scoreboard says 1 ball, but I think it's 2 balls. And that's another ball there from the pitcher, Poe. Being a little careful here with Deffendorfer, one of the Shalom's hottest hitters this season. And first base open. And that's a strike on the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. 2 outs here, bottom of the first. Shalom leading 1-0. But have another runner on third base if we can get him in here. And Deffendorfer swings through that pitch. And that's going to bring up a full count here now. And that's swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strikeout for Poe here to end the bottom of the first. Shalom strands a runner at third base and Trey Layton, but they do lead 1-0 here, heading to the top of the second. heading to the top of the second here at Shalom Christian Academy as the Flames taking on the Heritage Academy Eagles this afternoon in a varsity boys baseball matchup. Flames come into this game 4-2 in league play. Heritage Academy 1-6. Number 44 will step into the box here for Heritage. That's Titus Brittner. He's a 10th grader for the Eagles. Ducart's first pitch is on the outside corner. That is strike one. Ducart's second pitch. Swing and hit foul down the third base line by Brittner. So Ducart ahead in the count, 0-2. And swing and a miss, and Ducart strikeout here to lead off the top of the second. Shalom throwing around the infield. We got, I believe, Shands at third, Drake Wenger at shortstop, Brody Hauser at short, and Trey Layton, I think, round out the infield. Ducart face second, goes outside, and it's a reach there by number 11, Michael Wilson. Swing and miss there for strike one. Ducart mixing it up. That's going to be a ball. Evens the count at 1-1 now here with one out, top of the second. Flames leading 1-0 in this MDCC Varsity Boys Baseball matchup. Good cut there by Wilson, but that's going to be fouled down the third base line and out of play. Ducart throws some high heat, swing and a miss there by Wilson. Strike three for out number 2 here for Shalom. As number 23, Ryan Hollinger, a junior for the Eagles, steps to the plate here with 2 outs in the top of the second. Ducart in the windup and the delivery. It's going to be low and in the dirt, ball 1. Good scoop there by catcher Ethan Breckbill. Another low pitch there by Ducart. He's falling behind here to Hollinger. 2 balls, no strike, but we have 2 outs here in the top of the second. It's going to be lifted into the outfield. Turner calling for it. And he gets a glove on it for the 3rd out here in the top of the second. We're going to head to bottom of 2, Shalom leading 1-0. Had Ethan Breckbill step into the plate here in the bottom of the second. Catcher, sophomore for the Flames, will lead us off here. Noah Poe still on the mound for the Eagles. See if Breckbill can get us going here to start the bottom of the second. Looks at a low pitch for ball one. Oh, and that's going to catch Breckbill on the hip, and he's going to take his base there. So that gets the leadoff guy here on in the bottom of the second. It's going to bring up sophomore Andrew Schmidt to the plate now. Breckbill's got some wheels on first here. He's going to be timing up the pitcher here for Heritage and see if he can swipe second. The pitch is going to be low and outside there to Schmidt, who steps into the plate and is the batter now. He's ahead in the count now, 1-0. No outs here, bottom of the second. There goes Breckbill. And he's going to beat the throw without even sliding down there to second. So Shalom here with the runner in scoring position in the bottom of the second now. See what Shalom can do with here with the bats. They can get a couple runs across the plate here in the bottom of the second. Schmidt is your batter. That curveball breaking right across the plate. Nice pitch there by Pell. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Nobody out here. Bottom of the second, Flames leading 1-0. And there's another strike from Pell. That's going to even up the count now, 2-2 to Andrew Schmidt. Low, full count now. There goes Breckbill. Throw down to third, not in time. And that's going to be on ball 4 as well. So Andrew Schmidt will take the plate, take first base there. And we got runners on the corners now here in the bottom of the second. There's number 12 now. Brody Hauser, second baseman for the Flames, steps to the plate. Catchers for Heritage, Michael Wilson giving some signs to the fielders so everybody's on the same page for Heritage on defense. So 8th grader Brody Hauser will be at the plate. Runners on the corners for the Flames. And Schmidt barely gets back. It gets away from the first baseman. Here comes Breckbill, and he's going to cross home plate without a slide for the second run for Shalom. As that pickoff throw over the first gets away from the first baseman. I believe that's Cole Hurst over there, number 10. It is Cole Hurst. So you got runner on first now, nobody out. There's Brody Hauser, lifts one into the right fielder, and he's going to grab that ball for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. Good try there by Hauser, trying to hit behind the runner to move him up, unable to do so. So with 1 out, we got Andrew Schmidt on first base. Center fielder, sophomore Will Turner now steps into the box, with Shalom leading 2-0. Turner looks at strike 1. Noah Poe up. No balls, 1 strike here with 1 out. Just missed the inside corner for ball 1, so that's a 1-1 count now. Schmidt gets back to first base there on a pickoff attempt by Poe. So the 1-1 count here to Will Turner, with with 1 out, bottom of the second. Another throw over to first. Schmidt slides back in safely. So unlike the major leagues where a pitcher only gets 2 attempts to throw over to a base, here in high school it's unlimited. So Poe definitely concerned about Schmidt over there at first base this time. Throws it in. Turner fouls it back here behind home plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count here. 1 out, bottom of the second. Andrew Schmidt on first base. Center fielder Will Turner at the plate. There goes Schmidt, and he's going to make it down to second without a throw. That's going to put a runner in scoring position here for Turner. With an even count, 2-2 here, 1 out in the bottom of the second. Oh, and that's behind Turner. As Schmidt, he's going to attempt to go to third, and he makes it. That pitch was behind Turner at the plate, unable to be handled by Heritage catcher Micah Wilson. Gets away from him on the wild pitch. Andrew Schmidt will take third. So he will be there now with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Already 1 run in the inning for Shalom, as Breckbill, who had a leadoff hit by batter, came around to score. Turner goes down on 1 knee and fouls that one off down the right-hand side. So full count now here for Turner. Delivered by Poe. Turner, a rocket to short. That's going to get the run in to Schmidt scores, and Turner on the fielder's choice gets the RBI to plate run number 3 here for Shalom in the bottom of the second. So the Flames now lead 3-0. As Turner rolls the top here to bring up leadoff hitter, senior number 11, pitching today, Brady Ducart. So empty bases now with 2 outs. Ooh. Breaking ball didn't break. Ducart standing in there. Takes ball 1. Ducart getting jammed on the inside as fists that one back foul across the home team dugout. That evens the count up at 1 apiece here. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Flames up 3-0 against the visiting Heritage Eagles. Oh, a high fastball Ducart can't lay off. He finds himself in a hole now. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs here. Ducart led off the top of the first with a double. Get some good solid contact on that one, but it's going to be a foul ball. Really solid contact there by Ducart. Still behind in the count now, I believe 1 ball, 2 strikes. But the scoreboard went blank. Ducart hits a major league pop-up. That could be trouble here, as you're going to have all the Heritage players come in, and that's going to actually drop. And Ducart, trying to get a little greedy there, but heads up play by the Heritage second baseman to get back to the bag after all the middle infielders and the center fielder converge. And it kind of drops between all 3, gets back to second, and they tag out Ducart at second base. So we head to the top of the third now. Flames lead 3-0. Top of 3 now here at Shalom Christian Academy. Flames leading the Heritage Eagles 3-0. Brady Ducart on the mound. That's number 5 there for the Heritage Eagles. Just rifles one right back up the middle for a leadoff single here in the top of the 3rd for Heritage. Is number 5, Josiah Brittner, a 9th grader with nice solid contact there for the Eagles. So he will be on first now as number 1, Jonah Credo, an 8th grader for the Eagles, steps to the plate. Not sure if he was trying to bunt there or not. Kind of looked like he showed bunt, but not quite sure. So Ducart ahead in the count. 0 balls, 1 strike. No outs here. Top of the 3rd. Eagles have a runner on first. He kind of fists that one just over the outstretched arm of Drake Wenger at shortstop. So Heritage making a little noise here to start the 3rd. This is going to bring up Jake Grove, 8th grader for the Eagles. As Heritage has runners on first and second now to lead off the top of the 3rd. Jake steps into the plate now, see if Ducart here can get ahead in the count. Maybe shut this potential rally down here for the Eagles. That's going to be a strike 1. Sort of a swinging bunt there by Jake. Going to be low and outside there by Ducart. That evens the count up at 1 apiece here. 0 outs, top of the 3rd. Gets a little contact there. It's going to be down the first base line and foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now from Jake as Ducart looks in for the sign from the catcher, Breckbill. It's into the windup, looks back at second, the delivery, and he strikes him out. Beautiful pitch there by Ducart to get out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd. So that's going to roll the top now here for Cole Hurst, the leadoff batter here for the Eagles. If we can get a double play and get out of this inning cheap here for Shalom. Hurst fouls off the first pitch, back out of play. Is Ducart up in the count now, 0 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Pickoff attempt by Ducart. Is number 5, Josiah Brittner, back to the bag for the Eagles. Inside, evens the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike here with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. And swing and a miss there as Ducart blows the fastball right by Cole. Brady now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Flames leading 3-0. Ducart steps off the mound, throws over to first, but Trey Layton with a nice snag there. Is that Cole fouls it back at the top of the backstop. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Cole Hurst. Leadoff batter here for the Eagles with 2 runners on. And that's going to be low and in the dirt. Nice block there by Breckbill to keep that ball in front of him. Breckbill, an outstanding catcher for the Flames. Is the count now evened up at 2 apiece with 1 out here, top of the 3rd. Heritage threatening here now with runners on first and second. Ducard throws in strike 3. And now we got to get 2 outs here as Brady Ducart strikes off the leadoff batter, Cole Hurst. Going to bring to the plate now number 14 for the Eagles. That's Ethan Shoemaker, senior for the Eagles. Oh, nice throw there by Breckbill, and that's going to get the runner at third. Breckbill with a perfect strike down to third base. Shands puts the tag on him, and that's going to end that rally there for the Eagles in the top of the 3rd as they had the first 2 runners on with no outs. And nice job there by pitcher Brady Ducart. Good defense there by the Flames. And they get out of that with no damage. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd now. Flames leading 3-0. Keaton Shands is going to get us started here in the bottom of the 3rd. Third baseman for the Flames will step into the box. The Flames leading 3-0 here in this MDCC Varsity Boys Baseball matchup. The Flames taking on the Eagles of Heritage Academy this afternoon. On the Tuesday after Dutch Fest, you can see the tents are still up in the background there after a great weekend here with a major fundraiser being a success Friday and Saturday. Shands looks in, takes it high for ball 1. Second pitch, and Shands taking it right back up the middle. Nice rope there to lead off the bottom of the 3rd here for Shalom. That's going to bring up number 9, shortstop Drake Wenger. As Wenger steps in, got to get a pickoff attempt over to first base. And Keaton gets back in. The ball gets away from Cole Hurst over there at first base, but he tracks it down quickly as Shands diving back in. He didn't go anywhere. Umpire checking on Shands there as he got hit, I believe, with the pickoff attempt. So Poe now for Eagles, looking in for the sign and the windup. And that's going to be a high breaking ball there to Drake Wenger. So 1 ball, no strikes. No outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. dirt. Oh, Shands got away from first base a little bit, able to get back in time to beat the throw down there from the catcher, Michael Wilson. So 2 balls, no strike. Drake Wenger head in the count now. Poe in the windup and the delivery. And that ball is going to get away from... Catcher can't find it. And Shands on his horse, round second, realizes that Wilson can't find the ball. Actually swipes third as well. So that's going to put a runner at third base here for the Flames with no outs here in the bottom of the third, as Drake Wenger ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Tough play for the catcher there, having no idea where that ball is going. And that's going to be a strike there by Poe. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Shands on third. Another pitch in there, and Wenger a little late on that fastball. Swings and misses now. We're at full count. And Poe winding back and throws one outside. A swing and a miss there for Wenger as he strikes out for the first out here in the bottom of the third. As Trey Layton now comes to the plate. Trey had a nice hit down the right field line here in the top of the bottom of the first. It's a great breaking ball there by Poe, breaking across the plate for strike 1. Poe is low and outside there for ball 1. Count even now, 1-1. With 1 out, bottom of the third. Flames leading 3-0. That's going to be a high fastball. Good discipline there by Trey Layton to lay off that pitch. Layton now ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here, bottom of the third. Flames leading 3-0. Keaton Shands on third. And it's a swing and a miss there by Layton. Evens the count up at now 2-2. Keaton Shands is a runner at third. Time is called. So Layton steps back into the box. Poe steps back up onto the mound. Swing and a miss there by Layton for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the bottom of the third. It's going to bring to the plate one of Shalom's better hitters here in the season, Carter Deffendorfer. He can get an RBI here for the Flames. It's Keaton Shands down there at third. A nice breaking ball there by Poe. He's starting to get that thing to break with some crispness now, catching the Shalom hitters off balance a little bit. Heading the count now, 0 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs, bottom of the third. Good hold there by Deffendorfer for ball 1 on that high and outside. So 1-1 the count to Deffendorfer. It's going to be low for ball 2. Dribbler to first base. Shortstop bobbles it as the run comes in, and Carter beats the throw to first base. That's going to plate the 4th run for the Flames as Keaton Shands crosses home plate. And Deffendorfer beats that throw from the shortstop. Probably going to be an error on the play, so an unearned run here in the bottom of the third for Shalom. They now lead 4-0 as catcher Ethan Breckbill steps to the plate now for Shalom, as Diffenderfer's at first base with 2 outs. So that's going to be inside to Breckbill. He's ahead in the count now, 2 balls, no strikes. And that's going to be outside from Poe. Breckbill way up in the count now, 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Flames lead 4-0. Diffenderfer at first base on the E6 play. And there, Poe comes right back in with a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count now. And that's strike 2 to Breckbill. That's going to give a full count now here for the catcher for Shalom. With 2 outs now, Diffenderfer will be on the go now here with contact. Fisted to shortstop there for Breckbill. Fielded cleanly and thrown over to first by the shortstop for the Eagles. And that's going to be out number 3 here in the bottom of the 3rd as the Flames score another one, and they lead 4-0 heading to the top of the 4th. Getting ready to start the top of the 4th here. Flames lead 4-0 as the Shalom taking on the Heritage Academy Eagles this afternoon in its MDCC varsity boys matchup. Senior Brady Ducart on the mound, as that's number 14, Ethan Shoemaker. Laces one into the gap. He's going to try to go for 2, and a good throw, and boy, really close at the bag, but Shoemaker beats the throw in there. As Heritage lead-off double here in the top of the 4th. Bringing up number 8 now for the Eagles. That's the pitcher, Noah Poe. Sweet. Thank you. Oh, I'm hungry.
You gotta have that too.
Oh, I can't drink that. I won't sleep tonight.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I appreciate it, Dale. No, thanks.
Do you have a water or anything?
Mm-mm.
What would you like?
Water would be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought Gerald was going to win soda. Hey, you pegged all wrong.
Yeah. Ball one to Poe there from Dukart. With Shoemaker on second here, top of the fourth for the Eagles. Dukart just a little high on that ball. 2 balls, no strikes here to Poe. And that's going to catch the outside corner for strike 1 here to Noah Poe from Brady Dukart. Poe still ahead in the count now. 2 balls, no 1 strike with no outs here in the top of the fourth. Shoemaker on second for the Eagles, and that's swinging and a miss there by Poe. That evens the count out at 2-2 now. And that's going to catch the outside corner. Dukart strikes out Poe for the first out here in the top of the fourth. Number 44 now, Titus Brittner will come to the plate. First pitch to Titus. It's going to be a dead ball as he fouls it off the plate. Dukart up in the count now. 0 balls, 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Ethan Shoemaker for the Eagles on second base as he had a leadoff double to get the Eagles started here in the top of the inning. Oh, laced foul just past the third base coach for the Eagles as Titus got around on that one. Laced it, but foul. So now Dukart way up in the count. 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, top of the fourth. Eagles with a runner on second. Good mix there, just a bit outside there by Dukart. Trying to get Titus to chase on that one, but good discipline there by Brittner, the sophomore for the Eagles. Dukart winds and delivers. And that's going to be through the gap there between third and short. Schmidt up with it quickly, gets it into Keaton Shands at third and moves the runner from second to third, but unable to score there as Schmidt comes in quickly for that ball. And a little rally going here for Heritage here in the top of the fourth as they have runners on the corners now with 1 out. And number 11, Micah Wilson, the catcher, will be the batter here for the Eagles. Lefty steps into the plate, to the box. Steps up to the plate, I should say, into the box. Dukart low on his first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Wilson. Brady gets that one past Micah Wilson on a swing and a miss, and that evens the count up now 1-1. A little high on the fastball there by Dukart. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count to Micah Wilson. As the Eagles with runners on the corners here, top of the fourth. Flames leading 4-0. See if Dukart, he's wiggled himself out of some jams here earlier in this game. See what he can do here as he's now way behind in the count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's going to be ball 4 now. That's going to load the bases here for the Eagles in the top of the fourth with only 1 out. Number 23, Ryan Hollinger, will come to the plate. We're going to get a courtesy runner here for the Eagles as Micah Wilson heads to the bench. Number 21, that's Blaise Myers, will be the pinch runner at first base. So with the bases loaded here in the top of the fourth, Flames leading 4-0 with 1 out. Eagles threatening here. So Hollinger steps in now. Dukart in the windup. And his first pitch coming in is strike 1. As Dukart gets ahead in the count now. 0 balls, 1 strike.
They're sliding the same base. They're dive.
Dukart second pitch fouled back here behind the backstop. And out of play. So Dukart way up in the count now. 0 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here. Top of the 4th, Eagles with the bases loaded. Ooh, tried to throw a breaking ball in there. I thought it was going to hit him, but he gets away. That would have been terrible if he would have hit him way up in the count like he is. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And he breaks that one across the plate. Big strikeout there for Dukart for out number 2 here. As the Eagles have the bases loaded here in the top of the 4th. So stepping into the box now, number 5, Josiah Brittner for the Eagles. Another lefty for Heritage. Bases still loaded here, top of the 1st. That's way outside. Breckbill with a nice snag. In the dirt there for ball 2. So now Brittner way up in the count here. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. Bases loaded for the Eagles. And that's going to be a dribbler here to second base. Hauser scoops it up over to first. And wow, what an inning there by Dukart as he gets out of a jam as the Eagles had the bases loaded. But no runs score for Heritage, and we head to the bottom of the 4th. Flames lead 4-0. Bottom of the 4th now here at Shalom Christian Academy. It's the Flames taking on the Eagles of Heritage Academy in this MDCC Varsity Boys Baseball matchup. Shalom leads 4-0 in the game so far. And getting us started here in the bottom of the 4th, we have left fielder number 16, sophomore Andrew Schmidt, getting set to get us started. Noah Poe still on the mound for the Eagles. And that's going to be high for ball 1 to Schmidt to start us off. Another high pitch there from Poe, as Schmidt finds himself up in the count now. 2 balls, 0 strikes, leading off the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be in the dirt from Poe. He's falling behind the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 4th for Shalom. 3 balls, 0 strikes to Andrew Schmidt. There's a strike from Poe. But Schmidt still up in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's going to be ball 4, so Andrew Schmidt will take his base here to lead off the bottom of the 4th for Shalom. His 8th grader now, Brody Hauser, will step up to the plate, into the box for Shalom. Dukart, the starting second baseman here for Shalom as an 8th grader, sees ball 1 here from, strike 1 from Poe on his first pitch. So Brody starts out in the hole here, 0-1. And that pitch is going to get away from Michael Wilson. Schmidt on his horse down to third, and he slides in safely. So with the runner on second now, and the count 1-1 to Brody Hauser at the plate. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Flames leading 4-0. Oh, Hauser right back to the pitcher, and that's going to be an easy double play. That's just unfortunate, just the way it goes. Hauser making solid contact, but right into the glove of the pitcher, Poe. He turns around, and Schmidt, not much he can do on that pitch, or on that hit, as he gets doubled off on second base. And that's going to bring up the 9th place hitter, center fielder Will Turner. Fouls the first pitch back and out of play. Second pitch to Turner now coming. And that's going to be strike 2 on the outside corner there from the pitcher Noah Poe. So Turner now in the hole, 0-2 with 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Flames leading 4-0. And a curveball just goes right across the plate for strike 3. And the Flames go down quietly here in the bottom of the 4th as we head to 5. Flames lead 4-0. We're here in inning number 5 now. Got a few changes here by Shalom as Carter Deffendorfer now will be pitching for Shalom. Good performance here by starting pitcher Brady Dukart. He is now at second base as Carter comes in from right field. And Brody Hauser, who was playing second, will go out to the outfield. Deffendorfer gets up quickly here. 0 balls. 2 strikes here to number 1, Jonah Crodeau. He's an 8th grader for the Eagles. Kind of lost one over to short. Drake Wenger across the diamond. That's going to be high, but nice stretch there by Trey Layton to snag that ball for the first out here in the top of the 5th as the Flames leading 4-0. Stepping into the box now, we have number 7, Aiden Cole. He's a 9th grader for the Eagles. Deffendorfer with the delivery. It's going to be outside for ball 1. Deffendorfer with pitch number 2. And that's going to be low for ball 2. Deffendorfer falling behind here to Cole. 2 balls, no strikes with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. This one catches the outside corner for Deffendorfer. 2-1's your count now. That's a little too far outside for ball 3. As Aiden Cole way up in the account now. 3-1 here with 1 out, top of the 5th. And that's going to be ball 4. So Aiden Cole will take a 1-out walk here, head down to first base. And that's going to bring off leadoff batter here, number 10, Cole Hurst, first baseman and senior here for the Eagles. Deffendorfer outside on for ball 1 on his first pitch to Cole. Deffendorfer's second pitch, that's going to be low and outside, so Deffendorfer falling behind. Leadoff batter here, Cole Hurst, 2-0 with 1 out, top of 5. Got a runner at first for the Eagles. And this, Hurst gets around that a little too much and fouls it off. 2-1's your count with 1 out here. Going to be outside by Deffendorfer. So Deffendorfer behind in the count to lead off man Cole Hurst, 3-1. Throw over to first, not in time. There's a slap tag there by Trey Layton, not in time. It's going to be outside for ball 4 from Deffendorfer. So that's going to put runners on first and second. So we got head coach now. Jake Doherty going to come out and sort of settle down Deffendorfer here. He's struggling a little bit here after getting the first batter of the inning. Has walked the next 2, putting runners on first and second for Heritage here in the top of the 5th. Flames leading 4-0. So stepping into the box now for Heritage, number 14, this is Ethan Shoemaker. That's going to be way outside and past Breckville at catcher. That's going to move the runners up now to second and third here with one out in the top of the fifth for the Eagles. Diffenderfer a little wild here right now. Can't really find the plate here. See if he can settle in now. Second pitch by Diffenderfer. He's going to be right back to the pitcher. Over to first for the first out. Across the diamond to third. And safe is the runner for Heritage. And Cole Hurst slides in safely. But that's going to plate the first run of the game for Heritage, as the Flames now lead 4-1 with 2 outs here, top of the fifth, and a runner on third here for the Eagles. Step into the plate now, number 8, Noah Poe, pitching today for the Eagles. And that breaking ball didn't have enough break on it. It's going to be high for ball 1. And that's going to be low and outside there for ball 2 from Carter Diffenderfer. And that's another outside pitch there by Diffenderfer. Way behind now, 3 balls, 0 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Heritage already has 1 across, and they have a runner at 90 feet away. Pick off, throw over to third. Diving back is Cole Hurst. That's a strike from Diffenderfer. 3-1 is the count now to Noah Poe here. And that catches the outside corner for strike 2. It's going to be full count. Here in the top of the fifth, 3-2, 2 outs. Runner on third for the Eagles. See if Diffenderfer can get out of this cheap. Poe reaches for it. It's going to be fouled behind the backstop. Fouled off by Poe. Still full count here in the top of the fifth with 2 outs.
Good job, Poe. Good job, Poe. Hey, win the battle. Win the battle. Come on, no. Come on, check it.
Diffenderfer delivers, and that's going to be low as that pitch gets away from Breckbill, and that's going to score run number 2 here for the Eagles. So Shalom only leads by 2 now, 4-2, as the Eagles have cut the deficit in half here in the top of the fifth. Still got 2 outs now as number 44, Titus Brittner, steps to the plate, the 10th grader for Heritage. He gets around on that one. It's a high fly ball down the left field line. That's going to be out of play. Nope, actually it was still in play, but Schmidt can't get there. So 0-1 to count to Titus here in the top of the fifth.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Diffenderfer a little off on that pitch. That evens the count out. Up now 1-1 with 2 outs. Top of 5. Shalom leading 4-2 in this MDCC Varsity Boys baseball matchup. And there, Diffenderfer's in with a strike. Up in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Noah Poe on first now. Diffenderfer throws it over. Slap tag there by Trey, not in time. If Trey twisted his knee or something, he's kind of shaking out his right leg a little bit. So the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch here. Duffendorfer back over to first. A little bit late on the tag there by Layton. As Poe slides in safely. Another throw over to first base. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch here from Duffendorfer. And that's a rip to shortstop Drake Wenger. Fields it cleanly. Throw across the diamond to Trey at first for out number 3. But not before there's some damage there by the Eagles. They score 2. We head to the bottom of the 5. Flames lead 4-2. Bottom of the 5th here at Shalom Christian Academy. Flames taking on the Heritage Academy Eagles. We have senior leadoff batter Brady Dukart stepping into the box here to get us started. Shalom leading 4-2 as the Eagles finally got on the scoreboard in the top of the 5th, plating 2 runs to cut the 4-run deficit in half. First pitch from Poe. High for ball 1. As Poe, the starting pitcher here today for Heritage, still pitching. It's another high pitch to Dukart. As Poe falls behind, 2 balls, no strikes. Breaking ball didn't break over the top of the head of Dukart. 3 balls, no strikes is your count to lead off man here in the bottom of 5th, Brady Dukart. Swing and a miss. And that catches the outside corner for strike 2. We got a full count here. After Poe falling behind, 3 balls, no strikes. Gets a full count now here to Dukart.
Hey, you're
Dukart fouls that one back and out of play. Full count pitch here now. The Dukart swing and a miss. Strike out to lead off the bottom of the 5th here for Shalom. As Noah Poe doing an excellent job on the mound for the Eagles as he fell behind 3 balls, no strikes, comes all the way back to strike out Dukart for the first out of the bottom of the 5th, as that brings up second batter in the lineup, Keaton Shands. Watches one inside for ball 1. Poe comes back, fires a strike in there. 1-1's your count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Flames lead by 2, 4-2. The Shands punches that one into right field for a 1-out single here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up the third batter in the lineup, shortstop Drake Wenger. So Shands at first. First pitch to Wenger is going to be a strike. So Poe up in the count now, 0-1. And Poe fires in there, strike 2 on the swing and miss by Wenger. Wenger in a hole now, 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. And staying alive there, Wenger able to get at least a foul tip on that ball. Poe looks in for the sign, throws over to first. Shan slides back in safely. Wenger lays off the high pitch. Still behind in the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first here. Bottom of 5. Shalom leading 4-2. Wenger calls time. Steps out of the box. Poe in the stretch and the delivery. Major league pop up there. Third baseman's got it for out number 2. Shan still at first there as Trey Layton steps into the box now. With the windup and the delivery, and it's going to be inside for ball 1. Poe delivers. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner, low and a little bit low there too, but strike is called. 1-1 is the count. Runner goes, and the throw down to second, not in time. Shan swipes second, but Layton on the swing and miss in the hole now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, Flames 4, Heritage Eagles 2 in this MDCC varsity boys baseball matchup. On a great afternoon here at Shalom Christian Academy weather-wise. Shan slides back in on the pickoff attempt at second base.
Got it. Got it. Let's go, Leighton.
Foul tip there by Leighton, staying alive. So time called there, I believe, by the batter, Trey Leighton. Leighton throws one down the third base line. Shans is going to round to third. He's going to go to the plate. And we got a 2-out RBI single by the cleanup hitter, Trey Leighton, on a rope down the third base line. Clayton Shans here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Flames now lead by 3, 5-2. So we're going to get a timeout here. Are they going to have a pitching change now, or is it just a conference at the mound here?
That's about right. Soon I'll be getting rid of chains and earrings. Here.
So Poe's going to stay in here after the team conference at the pitching mound. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Flames leading by 3, 5-2. We have 2 outs. Trey Leighton just had an RBI single on a rope down the third base line. Scoring Shans from second base now as Carter Deffendorfer will step into the box. He looks at strike 1. Poe getting ahead in the count now, 0-1. Major foul ball back behind the backstop here. Deffendorfer finds himself in the hole now, 0-2 with 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Trey Leighton at first base. And that's going to be strike 3. So that's going to end the 5th inning here at Shalom Christian Academy. Flames leading by 3, 5-2 as we head to the top of the 6th. Getting set to start the top of the 6th inning here. So for Heritage Academy, number 11, the catcher, Micah Wilson, will step into the box, facing Carter Deffendorfer, who took over for Brady Ducart. And Wilson lines pop up into right field, and there is Brody Hauser tracking that one down for out number 1. Nice job there by the 8th grader playing right field here right now, Brody Hauser. It's going to bring up 11th grader, number 23, Ryan Hollinger. Deffendorfer, 1 pitch, 1 out. It's going to be outside for ball 1. That's going to be a little bit low there on the delivery from Deffendorfer. Carter behind in the count now, 2 balls, no strikes. And that's going to be right down the middle for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the 6th. Flames lead by 3, 5-2. Taking on the Eagles of Heritage Academy. Deffendorfer pitch. Lined into left field between short and third. Schmidt, the left fielder, comes in, gets it to the shortstop, Drake Wenger. So with 1 out here in the top of the 6th, Eagles get a runner on first base. We have another lefty step into the plate for the Eagles. That's number 5, Josiah Brittner. Josiah, a freshman for the Heritage Academy Eagles. And he gets one right to Drake at second, right at his base, and he steps on for the double play. Taylor made double play there by Drake Wenger, fields the ball right at second base, steps on the bag at second, throws to first. For the unassisted double play here in the top of the 6th, and that quickly ends the inning here for the Eagles as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Flames lead by 3. 5-2. Ethan Breckbill is going to step in here to start the bottom of the sixth in this MDCC Varsity Boys Baseball matchup. There's the Shalom Flames 5, Heritage Academy Eagles 2. We have a new pitcher here for Heritage. As number 5, Josiah Brittner, a 9th grader, is on the mound here for the Eagles. And he will face sophomore catcher Ethan Breckbill. And first pitch to Breckbill is going to be high, ball 1. Second pitch from Josiah, ball 2, low and inside. There's a strike from Josiah. Breckbill still ahead in the count, 2-1 here in the bottom of the sixth. Shalom leading by 3. That's going to be outside for ball 3. 3-1's the count. No outs here. Bottom of the sixth. As that one's going to be high for ball 4. Breckbill with a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the sixth. Stepping to the plate now, left fielder number 16, sophomore Andrew Schmidt. Throw over to first, Breckbill back in time. Brittner, the lefty, delivers to Schmidt. There goes Breckbill. He's off and in to second base without a slide is Ethan Breckbill. So Shalom here with a runner in scoring position with no outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Andrew Schmidt took a strike on that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-1, but nobody out. So Breckbill, noticing that the pitcher isn't keeping track of him, he swipes third without a throw. So now Breckbill down to third with nobody out. Heads up base running there by Breckbill. Schmidt fouls that one off and out of play. He's in the hole now, 0-2. Pitcher really wanted that pitch to be a strike. Shows a little bit of frustration there. He's still ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to be high for ball 2. As the count evens up now, 2-2 to Andrew Schmidt. No outs here. Bottom of the sixth. Flames lead 5-2. Runner at third for Shalom. Ethan Breckbill, who led off the inning with a walk, stole second and third. And Schmidt swings and a miss, throw down to third. Oh no, Breckbill's going to get caught in a rundown here. Oh, Breckbill gets caught in a rundown. Valiant effort, but can't get out of the jam. Made Heritage work for it after several throws back and forth. And that's going to be out number 2 here for the Flames here in the bottom of the 6th. As number 12, 8th grader Brody Hauser steps into the box now. Pitch into the dirt. Birdie fouls that one back and out of play. That evens the count now 1-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Flames leading 5-2. And Hauser laces one into right center. That's going to be down for a single. Gets past the center fielder, but the right fielder there quickly throws it in, as Hauser will stay at first base here. So that's a 2-out single there for the 8th grader Brody Hauser. That's going to send up to the plate now center fielder Will Turner. Turner backs away from that, but it's going to be strike 1 there from Josiah Brittner. He's ahead early in the count now. 0 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's going to be low and outside to Turner. That evens the count up 1-1 now. It's going to be inside for ball 2. Turner ahead in the count now. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Flames leading by 3. It's going to be strike 2. Evens the count up at 2-2 now with 2 outs. Hauser on first base for Shalom. Turner swings and misses, and that's going to end the bottom of the 6th for the Flames. A little bit of a wasted opportunity with a runner on third with nobody out, and unable to score that run is Shalom. We head to the top of the 7th now. Flames lead by 3, 5-2. Starting the top of the 7th here now. This MDCC Varsity Boys Baseball matchup. Shalom Flames taking on the Eagles of Heritage Academy out of Hagerstown, Maryland. Flames with a 5-2 lead here. And if they can get 3 outs, this game will be over. Deffendorfer's first pitch is going to be high and outside. For ball 1 to number 1 here, Jonah Crodeau. And he lofts one high to the shortstop, Drake Wenger. Squeezes it for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. That's going to bring up number 7 now for the Eagles, Aiden Cole. First pitch from Deffendorfer is high for ball 1. Fouled back into the backstop for strike 1. 1-1's the count, 1 out.
Comes to the final call.
Be joined here by Wayne Myers.
Nice.
Going to close this game out with me, aren't you, Wayne?
That's what I'm here for. I'm the closer.
You're the closer. Deffendorfer behind in the count here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the 7th. Flames leading by 3. We're going to get a time before the pitch from Carter Deffendorfer. How you doing, Wayne?
Good, Drew. Yeah. It's a nice night. The rain's held off here.
Yeah, tents in the background, post-Dutch Fest.
I know, it's exciting.
It's hard to believe it's over already.
Yeah.
Deffendorfer fires one in there, swing and a miss by Cole for strike 2, as we got a full count now here in the top of the 7th, 1 out.
Tell you what, the season's winding down too, Drew.
It is. Middle school playoffs this weekend, varsity playoffs next weekend, and it's all over. And that's going to be low for ball 4, so that's going to put Aiden Cole on first base here with 1 out, top of the 7th, and that's going to roll the top now as Cole Hurst will be the batter for the Eagles.
A nice perspective here from the behind the home plate.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's nice they did.
Don't get down the foul lines here like I'd like, but overall not too shabby. Oh, Hurst drives one into left field. There's Schmidt. Hauls that one in easily. Sounded good coming off the bat, but that's going to be out number 2 for the Eagles. And Hurst flies out to left field. Aiden Cole had to stay at first base now, so with 2 outs, runner on first here for the Heritage. This is going to be Ethan Shoemaker for the Eagles.
Can't worry about that runner. He's
meaningless. That's right. Deffendorfer, he's not too worried about him over there. Fires one in, but it's going to be outside for ball 1. What's happening in the middle school soccer game?
We were up 4-1 when I came down here. I think it was still the first half, assuming the scoreboard was right. It looked like the.
I think it would be second half, don't you think?
Well, I would have thought so too, but
based on the time.
Yeah, but the scoreboard said first, so I sort of thought that too.
There's a ground ball to Trey Layton at first. He picks it up, steps on first, and that's the ball game here.
That's the ball game indeed.
So the Flames coming away with a league victory here against the Heritage Academy Eagles, 5-2, and that gives them an overall MDCC record now of 5-2, and they had a 7-2 victory back in April. Win this one 5-2, and I think they play their next game maybe on Thursday. I believe it's a non-league game for the Flames.
Yep, pretty sure that's correct.
Ukura? I'm not sure how you say it.
From down in Shenandoah.
Is that where they're from?
So
okay.
The former Shenandoah, or
whatever their name is now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yep. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me, Wayne.
7 p.m. Varsity Girls. Join us for that.
That's right. Yep. We'll be live on the call for that.
Yeah.